The Only Way to Guarantee Personal Growth by Jim Rohn. Every person has the desire to grow, to become better, to improve themselves, their lives, their relationships, and their results. But despite this natural desire, most people don't grow. At the rate they wish, they stay stuck. They spin in circles. They repeat the same year of life 10 times and call it a decade. Ron once said, "If you want to have more, you must become more." This is not just a motivational quote. It is a fundamental truth. The only way to guarantee personal growth is to commit to becoming more, and the way to become more is through disciplined, intentional self-education and action. In this video, we will break down this idea and explore why it is the only path to growth, fulfillment, and long-term success. Most people want change, but they don't want to change themselves. They wish for better results without becoming better people. They want more money, more happiness, more freedom, but they continue doing what they've always done. They wait for external conditions to improve instead of improving themselves. Jim Rohn made it clear. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. This is the core problem. People expect growth to happen to them, not through them. They enroll in courses but never complete them. They buy books but don't read them. They set goals but don't change their habits. And over time, they lose belief in growth altogether. They begin to think success is for others, not for them. They settle, not because they lack potential, but because they lack clarity on the process. Another challenge is distraction. In a world filled with notifications, entertainment, and comparison, people struggle to focus. Growth requires attention. It requires effort. It requires making space in your life for reflection, learning, and action. But most people are busy being busy. They are reactive, not proactive. They are surviving, not evolving. Lastly, there is the issue of impatience. We live in a culture of instant gratification. If people don't see results in a week, they give up. Growth is not an event. It is a process. It is invisible before it becomes visible. Just like a seed must grow roots before it breaks the surface. A person must build character before results show up. Without this understanding, people abandon the journey too soon. So what's the solution? How do we guarantee personal growth, no matter our background, circumstances, or past? The answer lies in a simple but profound principle taught by Jim Rohn. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. This idea shifts everything. It puts you in control. It gives you the power back, because your personal growth is not limited by the economy, your boss, your past, or your environment. It is limited only by your commitment to becoming more. Let's explore how to apply this principle in real life. Daily personal development. Ron was a huge believer in a daily discipline of personal development. He recommended reading at least 30 minutes a day, listening to audio programs, and attending seminars regularly. It's not about how much you consume. It's about who you are becoming through that process. When you feed your mind with wisdom, you begin to see life differently. You develop awareness, you sharpen your thinking, you become more conscious of your choices. Over time, these small inputs compound into massive results. Journaling and self-reflection growth does not just come from learning. It comes from understanding yourself. Journaling is one of the most powerful tools for self-awareness. It helps you process your thoughts, track your patterns, and clarify your vision. Jim often spoke about the power of keeping a journal, not just for recording events, but for recording ideas, lessons, insights, and questions. When you reflect on your day, your decisions, and your progress, you accelerate your learning. Setting growth goals instead of only setting achievement goals, set growth goals. Don't just ask what you want to have, ask who you want to become. A goal, like read 24 books this year, is not about books. It's about becoming a person who reads, thinks, and grows. Growth goals can include improving your communication, building self-discipline, learning a new skill, or overcoming a fear. The key is to set goals that stretch you, that challenge your current identity, because real growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Surrounding yourself with growth-minded people, environment matters. You become like the people you spend time with. Ron famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you're serious about growth, surround yourself with people who challenge you, who support your dreams, who live with purpose. Join mastermind groups, attend workshops, build a network that lifts you up. Because growth is contagious. Taking action and embracing feedback. All the reading and planning in the world mean nothing without action. Growth is not knowledge. Growth is applied knowledge. It is what you do with what you learn that changes your life. Take action, even if it's imperfect. Move forward, even if it's slow. And most importantly, seek feedback. Learn from your mistakes. Adjust as you go. Growth is not a straight line. It is a messy, beautiful journey of progress over perfection, practicing gratitude and patience. Personal growth is a long-term game. It requires patience. But patience is not passive. It is active trust in the process. It is staying committed even when results are not visible. Practicing gratitude helps keep you grounded. It reminds you of how far you've come. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's working. Gratitude turns the journey into a gift, not a grind, living with integrity and purpose. The final pillar of growth is living in alignment with your values. Integrity is doing what you said you would do. Purpose is knowing why you're doing it. When you live with integrity and purpose, growth becomes natural. It becomes who you are, not just what you do. The only way to guarantee personal growth is to take full responsibility for it, to stop waiting, to stop blaming, to stop wishing, and to start becoming. Ron didn't become one of the world's most respected personal development teachers by accident. He became that by design, by choice, by daily disciplines and relentless self-education. You can do the same. You can rise above your circumstances. You can evolve beyond your past. You can build a life that reflects the best version of you. But it won't happen by default. It will happen by design. Personal growth is not a luxury. It's a necessity. In a world that changes fast, you must keep growing. Because if you're not growing, you're shrinking. And if you're not becoming more, you'll always settle for less. If this message spoke to you, imagine what would happen if you lived it. If you committed to daily growth, if you made self-education your habit, if you stopped making excuses and started making progress. Subscribe to this channel right now for weekly content that inspires and challenges you to grow. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and comment below. What's one action you'll take this week to become more? Your future is waiting. The only question is, who are you becoming on the way there?